Hey everybody, welcome back to the GameSpot stage. I'm joined by John and Matt. How you doing, guys?
Hey Cam, what's up, buddy?
Oh man, it's really nice to have you guys on stage. Awesome, so, what are we looking at?
It's an honor and a privilege to be
here.
you
do go on.
It's just perfect. I'm so excited
You've already learned that
to talk
compliments
to
is my
you.
weakness.
Third day, end of the day. I'm not tired at all. Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right, so what are we looking at? You got lots of toys.
What do you
I
mean,
love you
what
guys.
are we looking at?
You brought toys with you.
Don't you recognize these guys? You might have
Of course,
heard of
I know
them,
all.
the Avengers.
We got Captain Canada here, and
hey!
what's his name? I don't know, Wolfman or something. I don't know. Yes, no, of course, because this is your second game, right? This is Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes.
Open parentheses, 2.0 edition, close parentheses.
Okay, they're important parentheses.
The lawyers want me to say that.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so about a month ago, we announced that we're coming out with Disney Infinity Marvel Superheroes.
Yep.
We announced that the Avengers were a big part of it. We said we got more play sets, more characters coming. And so today at E3, actually 2 days ago at E3.
Still punch that table.
Yeah, we announced that Spidey is coming and bringing his buddies. And we're showing the Spider-Man playset as well as the Avengers playset.
Here it is.
Yeah, so Matt's playing it right now. Just like all the other play sets from the first version of Infinity, it's about a 4 to 6 hour experience, 10 hours for the completionists. In this particular story, it's about Mysterio and Green Goblin. They team up and they kidnap Venom, and then they begin cloning symbiotes out of him. So he freaks out, escapes, but not in time for them to start unleashing a symbiote scourge on Manhattan. So it's up to Spidey, Iron Fist, Director Nick Fury, Nova, and Venom to put a stop to the invasion. That's a challenge for you guys, for you players out there. Can you do it?
Excellent. So we've obviously got these new Marvel Avengers like superheroes figures.
Yeah.
So the Spider-Man's the latest one.
Yeah.
So can we like swap him at any moment, or like how does he interplay with all the other guys?
Okay, so inside the game, yes, at any point you can pull a character out, put another character down. You can totally do that. One thing though, in the first version of Infinity, we were doing all true to property experiences. So we weren't letting you take a character like Buzz Lightyear, for example, and bring him in the Pirates of the Caribbean world. That's what our toy box mode was all about. However, in the Marvel world, characters often do cross over, the comic books and different animated series and stuff like that. So the team at Avalanche Software, who created Disney Infinity, worked really, really closely with Brian Michael Bendis and Joe Quesada. Brian Michael Bendis is like, you know, the modern day, you know, godfather of Marvel comic book writing. And so anyway, our team wrote the script, and then Brian came in and actually helped integrate what we're calling crossover stories. So inside of the Ultimate Spider-Man playset, there are characters from other Marvel franchises that are being integrated into Infinity 2.0, such as Iron Man, which we'll announce today. You can actually put him down, and then you can bring Iron Man in there. Now, not every character crosses over, Cam. Only certain characters do.
Yeah.
But what we wanted to do was actually write into the story why that character is appearing in that world.
Oh, right.
So Iron Man has exclusive content and missions that explains why he's coming to fight alongside Spidey and the gang to help complete the game. So
fantastic. So whenever you put him on, the game automatically says, "All right, I need to fill in this bit of story here. This is why Iron Man's here," and he comes.
Yeah, and then you do different missions and stuff with him. And by the way, I don't know if you saw like the web slinging that we have inside of it. You know, it's like in terms of characters and mechanics and everything that we're trying to do, we're really trying to go deep to make sure every one of these superheroes feels totally different.
I mean, I guess you've always got that with superheroes because, you know, fans of Marvel and Spidey maybe more than anyone, like they're really hard, die-hard fans. You've got to get that level of detail.
Yeah,
they're just gonna be like, this isn't the Spider-Man experience we want. So yeah.
Well, I mean, did you play? So we think that some of the best web swinging that's been out there, it was Treyarch's Spider-Man 2 video game. You remember back on, I think it's PlayStation 2.
Yes, that's
so we studied that one super close in terms of wanting to get our web swinging, you know, feeling just as good and be just as accessible. So we've got that, but with a character like Iron Man that Matt's got on screen right now, he's a flyer character. And with our whole new skills and attribute system we have in the game, you can actually level up your characters in different ways to do different things. So if you actually want to really focus on all the web swinging and web slinging that Spidey has, you can do that. With Iron Man, if you want to unlock, some more special abilities, new moves, stuff like that, can do that as well. Now that not only happens with the Marvel characters, but it also happens with all the new Disney characters that we're bringing to the platform this year.
Cool.
And last but not least, sorry, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, were you going to ask me a question? I just kept talking.
I like that you keep talking.
All right, I'll just be quiet.
I was enthralled.
It's the Italian in me. I will continue to talk and move my hands and sweat from my forehead.
Well, I do have one question for you. I do have one question. You mentioned already Toy Box mode, and that you were gonna that's why you were gonna let people create their own kind of Spider-Man stories in there. So what is Spider-Man bringing to Toy Box mode?
Well, Spider-Man inherently brings all of his, key abilities and moves and things like that inside of the toy box.
Yeah.
We also have power discs and different elements from Spider-Man's playset that you can then put down and decorate your toy box with.
Okay.
And we've done a lot with the toy box this year. I mean, what we notice in our, if I talk real to you for a minute, we look at our BI data.
I'm
we
lean
actually,
in for the detail.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
Business.
I'm ready.
When we look and study our data, what we notice is that our players are actually spending about 60% of their time inside of the toy box mode, building, creating, editing. So we put a lot of focus on making sure that was much more accessible this year. We've integrated what we're calling an auto creator feature, which is actually like procedural generation. So you can put down, these little builder characters, and they'll start creating castles for you, create tree houses, and all this different kind of stuff, all in an effort to make this so much more accessible for players. I mean, it's just, we want everyone to feel like a Toy Box Master artist. So we've got the play sets like you see here, we've got the Toy Box mode, and tons more content that I probably can't fit in 5 minutes right now.
Well, let's show off more of the gameplay, because you're cruising around. Should we bring Spider-Man back, because he's the star of the show really this weekend, right? Well, the weekend? It's not even the weekend. I've lost old track of days.
Yes.
E3 happens during the week.
How do you like the Director Fury figure?
Well, look, do you want to? We can bring in the camera on him. I'll try not to hold him by his head. He probably wouldn't like that. Yeah.
That's a pretty good Samuel L. Jackson there.
Man, my hand modeling days are. I think that should be my career. Yeah. Although it's over here. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, he's pretty good actually, isn't he? Pretty good.
And Sam actually does reprises his role and does the voice in the game. So,
really?
Yeah, it's
amazing.
really cool. Yeah, he was a blast to work
That's
with.
fantastic. I thought for some reason I thought you were joking. I don't know why. And then there was like,
do I look like someone that jokes?
I know. Well, it's, right?
All serious business with me.
I thought you only spoke seriously when we lent in. I thought that was the cue. Okay, right.
Here, sorry about that, Cam. Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson's
reprised his role.
Fantastic.
There you go.
So let's show off. I want to see Spider-Man in action. So what else can you do?
Oh, I'm heading over into a mission right now. So basically, the symbiotes that have been taking over the city, the heroes have figured out there's a way to slow them down, so they can go in and actually figure out how to stop Green Goblin and Mysterio. The way they're going to do that is they're going to borrow an Oscorp scientist who's going to help set up a sonic pulse generator. Spider-Man doesn't kidnap. He may be a menace. It's bold. He's being bold for the situation.
Okay.
So there's this guy right here, and while you guys were talking, I actually unlocked the Shield helicar.
Oh, good for you. Well done.
Well,
hey, great job, Matt.
While you guys were talking,
yeah.
I don't
I've been doing all this work over here.
I don't even know while you were talking, I just unlocked the, whatever. Keep playing. Keep driving.
Yeah, you're just sitting there going, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Whatever.
All right, so we're going to start, go pick up this guy real quick.
Okay.
And then once we get him, we're going to take him to 3 separate shield generators. Of course, when you get to the first one, it's pretty easy.
Look where you're going, man.
Hey, I am a menace.
I am never going to get in a car with you in real life. That was terrifying.
Yeah, I've ridden with him before.
Oh, yeah?
Crazy.
Did the car fly? Did he crash into
So many rides have been denied for the rest of your future right now.
I'm so sorry.
Actually, web swing with him. It's kind of cool how that works.
Yeah, I can do that. So, here we go.
Yeah,
watch. Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and kind of cradles him there.
Holding his butt.
Yeah.
Gotta cradle the butt.
Good butt cradle, yeah. You know, for someone who's been borrowed, he seems quite okay with the whole thing. You know?
He's like,
he's not struggling. He's like, all right.
Hey, speaking of which, though, do that. Show that.
Okay.
Cam, look at that.
Show me a thing.
Look at that.
Okay, look at the screen. Look at the screen.
No, explain what it is,
You want me to explain, or you just want me to put it on and explain?
Just explain to the people that are watching right now.
Sorry, guys, we're not live, so take your time.
Yeah, exactly. Can we re-edit that, please?
Yeah, I'll cut it back.
Okay. I'll explain it. So, right now we've changed some of the circular power discs where they're actually going to be costume swaps.
Okay.
This particular one right here is for Spider-Man, and fans out there might be able to guess which costume it switches to.
No, which one is it, Matt?
I don't know. Maybe
Let's find
black
out.
suit
Cut the gameplay.
Spider-Man.
Cut the gameplay. Boom.
There it is.
There it is. Thought you knew.
And what's great about that power disc is even if you use it underneath a character that isn't Spider-Man, you're still going to get a buff. But you're going to get the added bonus if you have Spider-Man. And we were also showing off several other of these costume swaps at our booth at E3, like Captain America's World War II outfit, which looks awesome.
Cool.
Iron Man.
You got that here now?
Oh, I don't have them here right now.
Oh.
I know.
Way to tease it, man.
I can tease.
Yeah. So we've got that. But they also apply. These new costume changes apply to the new Disney characters that we're bringing in. Plus, we've got costume changes just for the legacy Disney characters as well, which for fans of Infinity, people like.
Awesome. So
and we like.
Are people still? So I was hearing about how people are sharing the kind of creations they're making in Toy Box. Tell me a bit about that. Like if I create an awesome thing, how do I go about sharing it, and how much are people doing that?
Okay, so we've completely overhauled our user interface this time around to make sure that creating user-generated content and then being able to download that is like right up in front. But we now have the ability to have fans vote up and vote down what are their favorite toy boxes. We also have the ability now to sort. Like for instance, if you just went and got a new figure and you're like, hey, what toy boxes are out there that are good or fun for a character like Iron Man, a flyer, or a character like Iron Fist, or you can actually sort that way. We're still going to continue featuring each week, running contests and featuring the coolest toy boxes that the user community makes. But one thing that's super cool is that all of the toy boxes from 1.0 that you've made will work inside of 2.0. And so in the first version of the game, we were crowdsourcing all of our toy boxes with our Disney ID system. And since we're doing this, which is, the guys at Avalanche did this, a huge pain in the ass for them to do this, but they managed to make it work, right? But what's cool is that for players that have upgraded, like from an Xbox 360 to PlayStation 4, they just need to sign up their Disney ID, and they can actually pull down the toy boxes from 1.0 that they made.
Fantastic. Well, John, Matt, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on stage.
Cam?
So we got time for, I'm afraid.
Aww.
But it's been one. I know, right?
Yeah.
Where's the studio?
I don't know. I thought you guys were going to supply the aw.